think everything's good. Alright. Hello everyone. Playing Rivulet. That's it. And the cursor on the screen is gonna annoy me. If only there was a mod I could get rid of it. Okay, I'm just doing some practice. I want to focus more on specific rooms movement instead of like a whole run. So for this jump, this water can be annoying. Like just doing something like that. That seems kind of seems kind of awkward. I guess it is easier with the pull grab. How do I do this again? There we go. It's not very good to pick up an item here. I think that now might be a good time to stream other games. I still want to do speedrun stuff somewhat regularly. But you know, I've been, you know, that Terraria, this Terraria streams, specifically Thorium. Oh, hold up. Like I said, I was gonna do the Thorium streams for a while now. I mean, maybe now is the best time for that. That's the kind of movement that I'm looking for. Not that though. Oof, not that. This is the wall punch that you want to do, I believe. Yeah, that seems good. You can even go into that pipe. Hold up. This entering this room is very annoying. There's a mod called lap something. I forget. Lap. I can't show it here. Basically, when you go to the next room, it just sends you back to the previous room. Exactly what you see here. Rivulet is pretty funny. I feel like there's something you could do here, but getting a wall pounce immediately is quite difficult. Hold on, imagine there's some sort of tech you can do here. Like, that doesn't really reach. Probably not. I guess you could do, something like this. You don't really have enough space for that. You're stuck in the cycle, a repeating pattern. You want a way out. It's still something better you could do here. There's just not much space. And you like hit the ceiling there. You try to do a wall pounce here, but then I don't know what that was. I don't know. This room doesn't really let you do anything. I kind of want to stream just some sort of random game. One that maybe no one here has heard of. I don't really have any specific ideas right now, but maybe that could be fun. Sucks on. Yeah, early access. Should I say empty server? Multiplayer stuff could be fun too. Although, I think that if I was ever to do multiplayer, I want to have the Discord server set up, just so that it'd be easier to organize. The only kind of game that would work well for just a stream would probably be something like Spelunky, where you can just like have a code and then, you know, anyone who has the game could just like use the code to join in. I don't know. I mean, every time I mention the possibility of a Discord server, oh, that time I got the back foot. I don't know, I feel kind of weird about it. Because like I forgot that was the one I got the turn surge on. I usually am very quiet on Discord servers, and I don't really like to talk with people. And like that's the whole point of a Discord server, right? But like in a really big server with a bunch of people, it doesn't really matter. You can kind of just like not do anything. If I created a server myself and encouraged everyone to join it, then, you know, it'd be kind of weird if I didn't say anything, you know? If I was in the Discord server, that was, you know, my own server about these streams, and I didn't say anything in it. That's kind of a nice way to do that wall jump. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Entering chimney now. Thank you, map. This room is kind of annoying because you enter in this really long pipe every time. Maybe I should do this. I'm gonna be in this room for a while, but it's super loud. So I'm gonna just lower it. I really don't like how some rooms are just like way louder than others. I mean, I guess it's fine. Like there's a lot of water here, so I guess it would be loud, but for like recording purposes. Gutter is just the sub-region of chimney. So technically they are the same place, but you know, they're quite different. The threat theme is the same as a chimney threat theme, but like some layers are different. Which is actually very unique. I don't know if any other region does that. Where like, honestly, it'd be quite interesting if there were more regions like that, where the threat theme changed based on where you were. I think Outer Expanse also does something similar. Like Sunken Gear has something different compared to the rest of Outer Expanse. And I guess like Metropolis has a different nighttime threat theme. I think the visual cue for this is like right here, where I kind of am lined up with the platform. That's where this works. I forgot. I have to go to the next room. Do that. This is a funny room, but I don't know how to feel about it. Nice slide bounce. I usually do this. Okay. I usually don't mess it up. Actually, I do mess it up pretty often. I guess I could try the point a few times. Sure, I guess that kind of counts. Like that's like a perfect point, pretty much. What were they thinking when they made the gutter? I think it's fine. I mean, there's not really any purpose of it. You know, actually Downpour, it adds a lot of connections between regions. that aren't really necessary. Like Pipe Yard is like the example of that. It connects so many different regions, yet it is still like kind of useless. Like the base regions already kind of hit a sweet spot of connecting enough regions, you know. You already have plenty of options. This is a really difficult jump. You could keep going if you want. That's funny. But like... This is gonna still be here? No. Okay, that was bizarre. It didn't let me pause. Whoops. Right, I forget again. The biggest problem with the lap mod is that I just forget that it exists and I repeat rooms when I don't want to. I wish it was the way that it worked is that... Oh, it's still there and it's hiding in the background. Okay, my game is kind of broken. Just reset. Hopefully the sum fixes it. It's... Okay, actually reset the game. Goodness. I get it. Also, hello. Welcome to the stream. But it's nice to have the mod. It's nice to be able to do a room like without having to turn on dev tools and teleport yourself back and then turn off dev tools. And just like do that every single time. But I wish the way that it worked is that you could press a button to toggle it on, and then you will lap through the room, and then you can press a button to toggle it off to move on normally. Because the way that it works now is that you have to press a button to not return to the beginning of a room. So if you forget, then you just get sent back. Although it would kind of be annoying anyway, if it was the other way around, like, oh sure, I forgot to press the button to go back. I heard about the timing change. Okay, is everything good now? Yeah, it looks like it. Oops, actually, I don't need to restart. Get 27. I mean, no, it doesn't really matter. You can't compare new times to old times. But if you just care about the minute milestones, then I guess it does. It's actually kind of interesting because the way that the timing used to work, where karma caching just kind of removed time from the timer. Karma caching was pretty much always the best option. If you could karma cache, you should, because it literally saved time. Well, it didn't save time, obviously, but it pretty much did, you know. Compared to getting food normally, it was like so much better in comparison. Because there are some routes like Gourmand, actually, you can just get enough food and shelters to like shelter like along the routes for Gourmand. It's not even that difficult to get food. And so you could totally just route in getting food as part of the speedrun, and it would be totally normal. It wouldn't even be annoying at all. Not like catching bat flies. Yeah, you should still karma cache because it's just the best option, you know. So maybe with the change with the new timing, it's actually better to not karma cache. Like it might actually be slower. Although I still can't really imagine that being the case. Oops. Yeah, there's like one pole. These horizontal poles kind of make me want to not wall jump there. And I really dislike having to, or trying to communicate speedrun tech in text. It's so much easier just to make a video and like see it and you're like, oh, that's what it looks like. But like, I relate to that struggle. Trying to like watch a stream and like tell someone how to do like a different technique. It's like, yeah, in this part of the room with the pole, you gotta like jump here and then, you know, this wall pounce. I like this wall pounce. I think it's pretty consistent. I guess I can watch your video. Not this room. We got the second fruit. Oh, this room? Oh. Hold up. So... like that? I think you need to do it a little higher up to not like get stuck on the ledge or the ceiling. Get a pull up on the way back like that. Actually, that seems to work pretty well. Okay, I see that. Okay, hold up. Okay, that works now. I can't wait to relearn all of the movement in this run for 2 seconds of time save. I mean, that's kind of why I'm doing it. By the way, this spot right here, this is where you get the turn storage. If you try to like turn backwards to slow down before you enter the water, this is where you get the turn storage. And you can hear small sound effects right there. Like that sound right there. And so now I'll get a backflip on this pole. Although depending on the water, you might not get the right jumps for it to line up. So I don't think it's really consistent, but you know, if you pay attention to that sound, you can try to make use of the backflip when you get it. Although most of the time there's going to be scavengers here, so you can't really do anything. I'm going to get back to the gutter real quick. I said, oh gosh, this is a really short pipe, so it's hard to press the button in time. There we go. Or did this song play? Does this song play? I think this is a trailer song. Maybe. I have so many tabs open. Backflip. This room is so loud. This wall bounce right here is like surprisingly difficult. I didn't think it would be that bad, but if you can jump too low and like not touch the wall in time, or you can do it too high and bonk into the ceiling there. Yeah, I think I found a way to line it up consistently. This room is funny. Should I go for it? It's so volatile. Apparently you can pin kelp. It's fun. I feel like I only see plank work correctly like 10% of the time. Like, even in this case, if I grab onto this pole, it would still be a little bit slower, right? I mean, it's probably still faster than like any other method that doesn't use the plank. But you never know what's gonna happen. You know, you could slam into the wall, you could go too high and like go way above the screen. You could go not high enough and like grab onto a pole way down there. There's so many variations. When you could just go with an alternative that is just consistent, you know. As I mess it up, only natural. Like, I don't even know where I am. If you go that high. I don't know if I want something like this in a run, you know? Because the appeal of a Rivulet speedrun is how it's less RNG based. It's more, you know, just skill, just movement. And then here's a trick that you just like mess up like half the time just because. At least in my experience. Maybe if you just do it all the time. I mean, even when I was going for Plink, when I speedrun this category earlier, it was not really consistent ever. I don't know. Maybe just skill issue. That was a funny one. I don't know. Maybe I'll think about it. Oops, hold up. Okay, this room is awful. You can do this bounce without a rock, but you have to do it on the very edge of the platform. And if you mess it up, you just die. And you can make it more consistent by throw boosting. I'm still not used to this version of the move. And I've died here like 6 times already. Just trying to do it without a throw boost. I think you could totally just continue the wall pounces. Just keep going with them. No, if you're gonna wall pounce up to that part of the room, why not just keep wall pouncing? It's frame perfect. Maybe it is. It's like, that's not high enough. If you do it earlier. You could do, this. I saw this as an alternative. See why it wasn't used. There you go. But that actually kind of lets you, jump from higher up. Oh yeah, that's fun. So, okay, I actually want to clarify this. You can also do it here, right? Or not. Sometimes you go backwards for some reason. You can't do the next wall pass. Like, I don't know what is up with that. Do it even lower. Maybe you have to do it lower. Yeah, it seems like that actually is more consistent. So maybe it's like if you have a rock to throw boost with, do the slide pounce, and then if not, or you could do hold up, does this work? No, probably not. Whoa. Maybe if you're like crazy at the game. Oh, here? Oh, that doesn't seem like it works. So. I think that doesn't really line up. And then there's another wall pounce you can do here. I just did it first try, but that never happens. I don't even know where you're supposed to stand. Like, should it be closer? I mean, I think I've already decided that I just don't want to do this one. Just climb out normally. Capybaras, they're pretty cool. Oops, turn storage. Jump scare. I forgot. Just like Spearmaster. Doing a wall jump instead of the final wall pass. Oh, that's gonna be fun to time. Oh yeah. So it's which one is that? I need to count out brain damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 9th one. Or you can mess up right before the last one. Ow. Keep doing that. This pull right here, this one, is like the most annoying one in the whole room. This will eat all of your inputs. Like that. That's what you're supposed to do. Now, you can still do the... You can still do this one. You just have to buffer the wall pounce before you even get to the pole. So like right here, or actually, like right here is when you want to press jump, because then you won't even get the wall pounce, but you'll buffer the wall, or you won't get the pole hop, but you'll buffer the wall pounce. Imagine doing something like that. Yeah. Do meta. Get out of here. Actually, I'll make this. Actually, I wanna see what this looks like. Because I haven't tried it as Riv. You can do it on any ledge like this, on any corner. I don't have a visual cue for this one. Shoot. I'm dead. Oh no, it happened again. Ah. I don't know what causes that. Maybe if you pause like right when you die. During creature flings. There's no way that would ever work out. Like maybe if there was one on like the last room of Chimney. That like long horizontal room. If there's like a lizard right there that you could like fling across the room with. I have seen them. Actually, I'll do it right now. Do I even have Riv unlocked? I do. So if you want to see some funny. This is gonna take a while. Like that. Yeah, it's something. I'm kind of bad at it though. What do you want to do? You want to jump and then throw, right? Oh yeah. That's certainly something. All buttons in the same frame? Really? Vaulting? I cannot show you vaulting. I don't know what it looks like. I think it's better because Riv just has higher jump boosts. That's so dumb. Unfortunately, there aren't very many large arenas for you to test this kind of stuff in. But yeah, this is just in the game. I don't think there's any greens in this run, but I'll just change this back anyway. Worse than just the backflip. That's good to know. I've slightly been practicing crawl turn vaults, and I've actually been able to do like a handful of like kind of like average ones. This is gonna be really annoying to get back. Ah. Okay. I think red centipedes work. Out of all the creatures, yeah. No other. I can't spawn in anything else. Nothing works. But I have centipedes enabled. How do you even? Where do you even do it? Like, there's like one room that's like that open enough for a blink to even work. And oh, it's buffering. Actually, it is. I think that might be on Twitch though. The way that I'm streaming, I can't really tell if it's on Twitch or YouTube. I think it shows me if it's lagging on Twitch but not on YouTube, so I just have to guess. cell boost room. That I still have no idea how to do that. Jump out of the water. I like this. I like these rooms because they still use the movement that I figured out. It's like I'm actually contributed to the run somehow. At least I don't think there's any new movement. You get lucky? Is that it? I think the music has just been too loud for a while. It's this back stuff is really annoying though, because you can really easily get stuck. Like it just barely doesn't give you enough height. Yeah, the jetfish do. Like sometimes you don't even get a chance to do the water boost. The jetfish will just be in the way. It's like, well, all right. Do that. Actually, hello. Was Twitch buffering for a bit? Just wondering. The water boost doesn't save a ton of time though. What's the alternative? You just like jump up instead. Just jump up the tunnel in the middle. Or whatever you call it, like the ladder. I'm gonna have to relearn all. I love that Riv could fall down the middle of this room and still make it back. Like it's not a big deal at all. Like, oh no, I've fallen all the way down here. You just don't care. Okay, this room, I think the movement is something like that. I don't know if you should grab a pole first though. Like you could like do that. So I keep grabbing the pole too late. I think that's correct. I used to do this. Be like full hop off of the other side. It's faster, but it's awkward. Like, oh, yeah, it's because you kind of come out of the pipe weird. Nice. Also, I'm struggling to grab onto the pole immediately. I need to just hold up. I don't think pipe art is that bad. I think it's just like kind of forgettable and pointless. A lot of people playing Downpour don't even like see pipe art unless they like look for it. Because if you just like follow what the game tells you to do, you end up just like you go to Pebbles, then you do what Pebbles tells you to do, and that never involves pipe art. You know. Oops. I think that is actually consistent doing that strategy. Or maybe pole hop. That's so jank. You go a little too high doing that. Or do this. No, that doesn't work. You can't even jump off of this pole because you go too high. So just doing that, that's like seems to be the best option. Okay, yeah, don't bother with anything fancy here. I don't see a problem with that room. Okay. I wonder if you've tested this. Is it worth doing an extended slide here? Because I've noticed a problem where I want to have throwables for the next room, or for one of the later rooms, but if I have 2 rocks right now, I do an EI hop here, and I mess it up. But I'll do an EI hop here, I'll do an extended slide, and now I don't have anything, right? And, hold up, let me just continue as normal. So you can't pick up any items in this room. And there's a small chance, I keep forgetting. I wish you could toggle it. You might get items in this room, but it's kind of rare. So you do this room right. And now you're here. And this, the reason I care about this, I really like doing an EI hop at the start of this room. Because doing an EI hop here lets you carry a ton of speed through this whole platform. And then maybe you can do like a slide bounce here. Right? But if like it's random whether you get the chance to get an EI hop here. But it did not EI hop right here. Or like in the previous room. So in this room, right here, I feel like that's pretty fast though. In the long room, I don't know, it doesn't. I like the rest of that room, you're much more likely to actually get items randomly. I'll do ease light here. I guess it just depends. If I just randomly get an item, I'll do the hop. Otherwise, I'll just like pick up as many items as I can. If you ever want to hear this song play a whole lot, Speedrun Artificer. But I imagine that in this case, love it rain. In this case, if like all the items are over here, let's say it looks like this, and I enter the room, it's probably not worth it to pick up the item and then go back and hop or do a whiplash. It's probably not worth doing that. Instead, you should just like slide, pick up items, do that maybe. But like, you only do like 2 EI hops in this tunnel, so like you only need 2 items. I don't think it's I can just go back. Keep items in the gate. That's fine, I guess. East slides are usually better at actually getting you items. Although I feel like here you don't really need you don't need items. I guess you want to bring them to the next room. I'll keep going. Yeah, for the shelter. Oh right, you do need help in the next room. Good job. Ideally, actually, I think you would pull hop here. Whoops. You wouldn't do that. If you could time that pull hop, I think that would actually work. Although, I don't even know if you can do it. You're moving so fast, you only are overlapping the pull on like 1 frame. Too much speed. I want to see if I can do it at least once. Okay, maybe not. Ah! I meant to press the button that slows down time, not the one that speeds it up. Hold up. I do want to try that though. Make a task just by slowing down the game. Hey, there you go. Okay, even with that. Well, okay. One frame, one opportunity. Actually go into the next room. I have no idea what to do in this room. What I used to do, the strategy that I used for the longest time was to do a slide bounce and then extended slide. And now you go and slap pipe cleanly. Kind of lines up well, right? Like, that's very consistent. Or, yeah, hop and then extended slide. I guess that also kind of works. Do you just want to do 2 yeah hops though? Or that's not a yeah hop. I guess if you have 2 items. That's also true, right? Because usually, I like to keep an item to do an extended slide with them. Oops, that was really bad. Doing with the grapple worm. Cause like I don't have an item now, but I mean usually you pick up an item anyway. I want to go. I don't want to go back. Okay, that didn't even let me grab him. I want to practice the other strat in this room. keep going for a bit with this. So what you do, I think what I normally do, extended slide there, you can kind of keep some speed going. I really like that strat. I feel like items right here are pretty common. Although actually maintaining speed is kind of difficult. Or, hold up. Let me try. If you do like an yeah hop right here, I guess that could work out. It's a little bit awkward though. Like you don't really have much space to do anything else. Like, I guess you could do like a slide pounce here with the yeah hop. Like, yeah, it doesn't really line up very well. And how about the start? So if you already have an item, yeah, hop here. You can't really bunny hop very well though, because the grapple will automatically grapple. You can't really buffer your jump inputs. So I don't know about that. I might just stick with this. Actually, hold up. Okay, so what do you do here? Please don't grab me. I'm just gonna look at the video. Okay, so you first of all you pipe boost. Is that high enough? Like that? That's kind of strange. There you go. So like if you enter the room and you don't see a grapple worm, this is what you would do. That was more clean. You're going for another shiny hunt for the next like 10 streams? For the first or second wall jump? Second? Oh, I see. That does work out. Ow. Not much space to get a wall jump here. You also need to be... Actually, so you can't touch the wall too early. You can't jump too early. You do it like that. Slightly sooner. Wall jump kite frames actually being useful. Well, they're always useful. They make wall jumps easier, but you know, actually trying to use them on purpose is pretty rare. Okay, I see that. Yeah, there's not really many other options there. I'm gonna keep going. I would really like this mod to be changed. This room is real fun. I almost went too fast. I mean, actually, if you're going too fast, you probably won't get grabbed. The grip can do that. Okay, I actually died. We're actually just gonna warp back. Be way less annoying. What room is it though? Because I have every single room name memorized. It should be one of these here. Whoops. Whoops, you don't want to go there. You could try to reach for this block. It's probably faster. I mean, it would be faster if you're already moving fast enough to reach it. Or you could do something like that. Just grab the poles. These poles? I assume that if you're here without any speed, you can't really keep going. Just kidding. Grab them if you go slow. Just like grab that. Or you could do slide pounce. And you kind of lose all your speed in a weird way. Do you guys see this down here? This like thing that's kind of glowing. I don't know what's up with that. Definitely don't like that again. Some of it seems risky even in a speedrun. Well, I mean, if it saves a lot of time, you kind of have to go for it. I imagine that's the alternative. You're not fast enough. And also here, I think it's best, whoops, not to die. It's best to just grapple up instead of trying to grapple sideways, because then you're more likely to grab onto the other platform and go too far down. This area gets consistent. I definitely, you know, a little bit rusty with it, but like, it definitely gets consistent if you practice it a whole lot. It's also like quite laggy. That doesn't help. Although it doesn't say that it's laggy. It's like 100 FPS. That doesn't look like it should be bad, but it's like there's noticeable stuttering. I think the most important thing that I've learned is that you can't grapple to this spot right here, because then you'll swing into this block. You won't really keep your speed going as the rooms load. But I'm just going through the same room over and over again. It shouldn't be loading in multiple times, right? Unless it unloads the moment I go back. Which would, like, that doesn't really make sense. I think it's still better to grapple there, because you might not even have enough heights to grab the poles. Bot mod doesn't disable the loads. That's fun. Sometimes it can still work out. I mean, this isn't really a later part of the run. It's only a few minutes in, really. I mean, it can be quite far into a run if you've spent the last, like, 30 minutes dying to scavengers and drainage system. Like, not dying here. It's a pretty good strategy. If you're doing that, then the run is already over. I'm not really getting enough speed from this second grapple. Forgot how to do it. That's too high. That was very lucky. Alright, I'm just gonna keep going. This room is funny. Not if you do that, that's not very funny. Making some coyote frames there. I here can still see there's a DLL down here. The mod doesn't quite get rid of it. Which is actually slightly concerning that maybe this mod just kind of pushes all the creatures off screen instead of just getting rid of them. They could still be contributing some amount of lag. Or maybe it is like mostly unloaded and it's just like the visuals that are just kind of stuck there. This segment right here is quite strange. Because you can slide into this tunnel and it looks fast. Like you can do that. That's pretty good, right? But sometimes you go in backwards and I don't know why. See, I went backwards. What frame you press down? In the pipe or like in the slide input? I'm just kind of holding down. Pipe. I guess if you press down super late. Oh, that actually might be the problem then. So just press it, like hold down from the start of the slide maybe. Don't press left mod. I think we decided that it's not actually very possible at all, right? Like if I were to play with that mod, I would not get anywhere. We'd only be able to get through a few rooms. Oh, hold up, that's not working anymore. Oh, is it if I hold back? It goes in backwards too. Only hold down? Maybe. Speedrunning stream. What? 25 million? Backflip wall jump. Like that? maybe I don't know how to do that correctly. Also, I'm not familiar with every single technique that you've discovered. So I might not be doing something just because I don't know. I don't even know if it exists. Like that. So you're down here. Going the wrong way. Backflip on the other. Just gonna watch your video. Oh, thank you, ambient sounds. Metropolis threaten underhang. That is what you do. Or do you mean do it like that? And not mess it up. I don't like that. It's just like falling down and hoping that you grab onto the side of the wall. I think that's ideal. I like how there's these poles that you can climb up in this room. As if you ever want to go down there. I mean, you end up going down there sometimes if you're trying to escape the DLO. The main thing that you're worried about in this room is the DLO, not really movement. Imagine doing, yeah, hop there. And then in this room you can do a pipe boost immediately, but you don't really have much time for it. I'm just doing practice right now. I don't know how I feel about actually doing runs. I'm definitely not going to do any Riv runs anytime soon. And I don't really feel like doing any other categories. So I'm just kind of taking it slow, you know. And then, actually you shouldn't carry another item. At this point you want to grab the fruit. Definitely go into the pipe. Actually, hold up. I think you do a... You die? I think you just die. I think you do a roll pounce. And then you do the slides. And don't get jump boosts accidentally. no, bad luck. So doing practice in these rooms is a little bit strange because of the gravity cycle. Like if I do one, actually I guess I should, because you know the gravity could be in any states when you enter a room. So I might as well practice rooms several times with like all sorts of different gravities. I guess I'll try that. Practicing pebbles is just kind of annoying. So I imagine that this cycle... Well, now it's the good cycle. Or maybe not. It might not change fast enough. So this is the alternative path. It's not low gravity, but of course it just changed. So, you know, you never know. Don't go through pipe. Gosh. So annoying to What do you do instead? Do you do this jump? The really like annoying, difficult jump? Triathlon's bad. It's quite difficult to even like get in its position to do the jump. I think you could do a pipe boost like that, but sometimes you actually don't get enough height and you kind of get stuck like that. Or you can jump from here, I believe, once the gravity changes back. Is it? I feel like there's another spike you can stand on. Maybe not. Maybe I just made that up. Yeah, it's like here. I'll move out of the way. No, get back. How do I? Map controls. It's like this little bit right here. You can jump on. Or left with it, left of the pipe, like here. You just go this way. It's so natural to go into that. So just do that, I guess. This room is really annoying in low gravity. Where you want to grab a neuron. They're very consistent there. Alright, we're doing this room again. Didn't want to. Damn, this run was invalidated. That's unfortunate. I was on world record pace. Actually, I'm just gonna eat it immediately. I don't know where you're supposed to. I mean, I'd like kind of like to eat it as late as possible, or if you're ever like waiting for a gravity cycle to switch to an ideal one, you might as well eat it there. there's a wall pounce here that I'm really bad at. You can get up here very quickly. Then another wall pounce where if you mess it up, you just die. It's a lot of fun. Oops. Don't actually... You don't want to do 2 wall pounces. You want to do 1 jump and then another. Just hold right. Hold up. Here. Or here. Oh, hold up. I think I might understand. The time speed? I like where I just did this. This is the way that I did the room first. And when I was first implementing wall pounces into the run, it's like, oh, you can do it like that. After grabbing the cell, that's a good idea. It's most annoying when you get the wall pounce and you almost make it, but you're upside down. Oh, purgatory. Is there a wall pounce you can do here? That's better, or whatever. I'm just gonna move on. In low gravity, you just do this, and it's like 10 times easier. No, I don't want to be here. That's an awkward jumping, like while the gravity is changing. So you end up going slightly up. That was awful. I've actually gotten better at doing the wall pounds here instead of the 0G movement. It used to be the opposite where you wanted this room to be 0G. It's only a small jump. I think the easiest way is just to do like something like that. Just kidding. We're still bad. And now the spear is there. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Oh, maybe I should grab onto that pole so I don't just kind of go to the other side of the room. to do this room a few times. That's the safest option. Just jump off of the plug zapper and then fail to enter the pipe. This is practice. You can tell because I'm teleporting back to the beginning of the room repeatedly. I'm not gonna do real attempts of this category for a very long time. There's no point. You have an item you can throw boost to the cat to grab the pulls. I'm gonna retry that. That didn't really work any better. I mean, this mod for like repeating the room, it's not very good. I don't like the way that it controls. Or you can just die. That's the alternative. What room is that? This isn't a confusing map. Don't do the room like this. So if you're on this pole, you jump like that. I guess that kind of works, but diagonal jumps on poles are kind of awkward. No point in doing attempts for a long time. I'm not. There's a lot more practice I can do to get good at the movement. Let's say I do attempts, right? Let's say I do runs now, and if it's speedrunning Rubik's Cube, I don't think you call it speedrunning though. Let's say I do a run now, right? And I get really lucky. I get like a super lucky attempt. There's no creatures in the way. All the DLLs are in good spots, right? But in some rooms, I don't know the ideal movement, so I just lose a few seconds because I don't know how to do like the fastest possible route. Or I make a few mistakes because I haven't done enough practice in a few rooms, so I lose another few seconds. And I end up losing, I don't know, like 30 seconds compared to like an ideal run. I just wasted a super lucky attempt just because I wasn't good enough at the movement, right? It's like, why bother trying to do runs to get a really lucky attempt if I'm not even going to get the best possible time I can, right? Ideally, I would spend enough time practicing movements to basically do it perfectly and never make mistakes, which, I mean, that's an unrealistic goal, but, you know, getting as close to it as possible. And then I can do attempts, and I won't be fighting with, like, my ability to do the movement. I'll be fighting with RNG. So it's, you know, eventually at that point you can get lucky and get a good run in terms of RNG, and then your movement can also like match that level of luck. You can actually take advantage of it. And if I wanted to do runs for the sake of practice, that still wouldn't be that efficient because I would spend a lot of time dying to random things. I'd spend a lot of time at the beginning of the run. since I'd be dying to in drainage system to scavengers and such. So I would end up practicing the beginning of the run more than the end of the run. And I was wasting a lot of time just dying repeatedly. Can you do a wall pound too? Yeah, I don't think that saves time at all. I don't really like the way that slide pounce lines up. Can you do one from here? I should take the cell first. Right? I forgot. Wow, you cannot do a slide bounce there. I'm forbidden. Ah yes, shelters in Hollow Knight. Please stop. Okay. I feel like the Rain World speedrunning community could really use some extra tools. I feel like the average speedrunner does not really take advantage of any like mods or stuff to help with practice. Like most runners in this community just do runs. And that's it. They just open up the game and they do attempts, and that's their practice, you know. And maybe their practice run is not resetting if they die. That's what they do for practice. I don't actually really see people doing this kind of stuff where you like retry rooms several times to like learn the movement, or like doing runs without creatures. Although I don't know if there's a mod for that until recently. Can you do a slide bounce here? Yeah, you can. That actually almost lines up better. Can you do a slide bounce from here? No. Can you do a jump boost slide bounce from here? No, you'll grab onto this stupid thing. Yeah, get out of the way. That wasn't jump boost. What kind of resources? Save states would be super nice. Because the best way you could do save states is from shelters, pretty much. You can either just take a shelter and do attempts from that shelter, or you can get a save file and like keep that save file for if you want to do attempts whenever you want to do attempts from that shelter. But I would like enter a room, save state, and then just try from that save state. That means that gravity cycle would stay the same, creature spawns would stay the same. The items that you have would stay the same. So if a room involves throwing a bunch of rocks, you wouldn't need to like pick up the rocks again every time you attempt the room, you know. That'd be really nice. I guess you can just do a slide bounce from there and just land earlier. Okay. I just went through that block. I'm gonna grab this down. Try this room. Wait, isn't this the right song that should be playing right now? At least in the right region. Oh, you can also get a pole hop there. That's interesting. Actually, so I think that you have to delay the jump input until you actually touch the ground, or else you'll do a pole hop. It is a bit awkward to do that, do the roll pounce on the ground. And actually getting the roll in the first place is a bit tricky. Like, that doesn't really line up too well. Maybe I should try something else. It's like stand up there. Stop doing the old slide pounce. What's the old slide pounce? In this room? On the bottom, like here. Oops. Is this the right room? Yeah. Still being annoyed by lap mod. You can't. I found that boosting out of this pipe is super inconsistent because you always grab onto the pole. So like just dropping immediately to do the roll, I feel like that's better. Like you can actually get a decent amount of speed somewhat consistently. Although, I mean, that's debatable. So I guess when you land here, just do the slide bounce immediately. It could probably work better. Although you're pretty far forward after the roll pounce. I guess just don't do the roll if I do it the other way. No, but now you're in the wrong state. Like that. Is that actually faster? Do I need to bring out the split? Singular? Oh yeah. How'd I even test that? Wait. Time it when entering the pipe. And don't mess up. $6.5. That again. Messed up immediately. Oh, faster than 6.5. Okay, so around 6.3 on average. That's almost exactly the same speed. Kind of looks like they're pretty much the same. I'm just getting the same time every attempt. I don't think it really matters what you do here. Okay, I actually want to get out of this room now. Can't see chat again. Get back here. I like these rooms. These rooms are fun. Don't go back. So okay, where do you activate the cell here? Taking this shelter, it's faster because you don't need to go out of the tunnels. We're getting all the funny songs now. What do you do down here? You lose the run. If you fall, use the cell, I guess. So it is. This is the new shelter you're saying? Actually, I don't want to bother with that. Don't think the shelter's worse. Okay, wow, that was not good. On a bad pace, you should take it. Should you like waiting for the cell? So you said that I should activate this earlier, right? Like here, maybe? Later on the fall. Oops. Ah, man, maybe I should turn off the lap for the refraction cell movement. It's gonna mess up all the cycles. Okay, actually, I'm just gonna turn off. Why is Rivulet called Ruffles? That's just the name that Moon gave them. Ruffles percent. Forget all the other things that you do in the run, like bringing the refraction cell to Moon. Like, forget that. That's not important. The real goal of the run is just to get Moon to call you Ruffles. That's the whole point of it. I have too many tabs open. Or 100%. 100% categories scare me. Because it's like so much routing and stuff you have to memorize. Like, I really like... Hello, welcome to the stream. Hold up, where's the stream? Because with every other category, you can pretty much just watch like the world record run and then copy what they're doing. Like, oh, that's what they do, so I'll just do the same thing. But for 100%, it's not the same, because if there's slight differences in your run, you're gonna have to improvise and like do different things. Like, I need to sleep in this shelter longer or something to get this passage, or I need to, you know, friend this lizard instead of that lizard, and just so many other things you have to take into account. And I don't know if I want to do that for a category that I might not spend too much time on. I always go into the middle pipe there. I think it's like marginally faster to go into the rightmost one. It doesn't really matter. But I think the idea here, right, is that you, on the previous refraction cycle, you activate it early enough so that it comes back like right here, because you want to have it active for these tunnels. Is that the idea, right? Oh, right. I guess that too. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Go in. Do I even have food? I don't. I don't know if there's any differences in underhang movement. like most of that stuff has stayed the same. No, the fruit. The sabotage. I forgot her. I forgot her again. Hold on, let me just try this. Favorite Rivulet company monster? / entity / creature, whatever you want to call them. In terms of design, I really like the coil heads, but they're really annoying to actually deal with. So I don't know. No, the jump. For the pipe. Hold up, in which room? What room are you talking about? Hold on, I can grab it. I did. That's the wrong item. Yo, I'm Speedermaster. Let's go. Are you talking about the leg? This one. If only we had Rivulet for Spearmaster. That's alternate reality. Oh. Here? Like that? No. Hold left. Oh, like that. Maybe half a second time save. Okay. I guess we could do that whenever, right? I'm dead. Was I moving too fast? What? Can't he cheat? Rain rules anti-cheat, even though the dev tools are literally just part of the DLC. You aren't allowed to use them, or else. So it didn't even hold up here. Hold on, let me try that again. Ow. Oh no. Well. Nope, that's the pearl again. Anti-piracy, yep. Okay, I just forgot. That's better timing for that. Sometimes you can press the drop button so fast that it doesn't even register the input. Oh, get out of here. Kills you sometimes, but sometimes you don't lose 5 seconds at least. I think I saw a clip where the DLO is just camping the pipe and you just kind of get pushed out. But this room is just completely random where the DLO is. I don't think there's any good strategy for it. You can do this and then die. So actually don't do that. I think the other strat that I came up with was to fly around all over the place with dev tools. If you jump into the ceiling here and hit the ceiling, you'll get enough speed to do a roll pounce. Here on this block. Doesn't seem right. Oops. Dev tools. Why do you do this to me? Why do your inputs have to be the same as mine? Okay, keep dropping cells. Shaded is gonna have a lot of extra rarefaction cells. First come out of the room. Okay, hold up. Okay, so you're saying if the cell is still on by the time you get here, can you slide here? I guess. And then the cell probably turns off like right now if you do that. If you don't get the roll pads there, you just die. So maybe it's not a great idea. I guess so. If you do the slide and then the cell runs out immediately, and you still like make it across. Also, funny strat for this room. Oh no, actually, yeah, I remember. This is why I didn't do it, because the cell bounces off of this block here and you can't pick it up. It goes too far back. Also, I really don't like doing that fall down. in this tunnel, if you, oh gosh, grab the worm. Please fight. Goodness. If you just drop down the tunnel, you'll take fall damage there. Or not, I don't really know how it works. So I don't really like doing that. And he grabbed onto me again. Sorry, fall later. Okay, only a little bit later actually works. Is there something different here that you did? Like a pipe boost? Nope. Is that a pipe roll pass? That? Alright, now I have like the lap mod again. If only it was a toggle. And also you're supposed to grab onto the higher platform, right? Here, so if you're here, that's a stun. Okay, I'll try the different roll. That wasn't a real attempt. I think it's kind of awkward. Oops, I just dropped the cell. Kind of awkward to try to do a roll without going too far. Or, okay. Touching the wall. You have to touch the wall a little bit. Okay, where is this room? Here. Still fall damage. I don't know if I like any of these strategies. Just personally. You know, I don't know if it actually saves a substantial amount of time to be worth it. I feel like it's not too bad just to, like, grab the next pole over. Just jump back up. Is that much slower? 1 second? That's crazy. Okay, this room, I messed up. I don't know how you're supposed to do this. I think you roll immediately. That doesn't work. I like that. Oh, you never want to go into these pipes backwards. It loses a lot of time. That's where the pull is. You just go down the normal way? Or it fall like that? Trauma from DLO. If you go around, you're more likely to get grabbed. Oh, wow, I took fall damage from that. I really like this room. I spent so long not knowing how to do that well and kind of getting stuck in that room. And then I found that strategy where you just roll off the platform and it lines up every time. It's so nice. Except it's not nice when there's a DLL like right on that platform. Then I don't really know what you do. But you might be able to do the same strategy and just move fast enough so that he can't grab you. Okay, this room. I see, you activate the cell here. And you can do this. I feel like this isn't better. Oh, okay, hold up. You know, that's not part of it. Save time in the next room. And entering this pipe with the cell on is a little bit more annoying. If you do like, is that faster? Oh, so if you get, I mean, I know you can do this like here, just kind of, I don't know. I like the idea of this little pool of water letting you do a plank. I don't know if it's possible. It's like a, what does this look like? Why? Actually, I don't like the idea of it. I just find it funny that, okay, maybe. I mean, if I grabbed the pole, maybe that would have worked. Okay, where's that room now? Three or four? Oh, this is the wrong region. Shaded. No, wait, that's... over here. Is this the right room? No, I went backwards. Am I in the right place? No, I'm in like another dimension. Here? Here? Yeah, here we go. This is the right place. Kind of strange that some of those other rooms are still like loaded in. Like you can still go to those rooms even though you can never access them. I don't know if that's something weird with the warp menu or like that's actually in the game. Or here. Actually, I don't think the plank works here. I don't even think the water is deep enough. Unless you like landed on a wave. Doing this for science. Does it work? Riv bouncing around like a fish. I'm not gonna bother with that. also mess up that movement. It's the entire room. Task strats. Man, that'd be so cool to see a task with this run, or Rain World in general. All the crazy stuff you could do. Oops. Fun wall pounds. I'm gonna do a few of these rooms over again. Where's the cell? Back here. Don't do that wall pounds. I don't see a reason not to. I like it. I definitely see a reason not to do that slide pounds. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know, I kind of like it. I kind of like doing that kind of wall pounds. Wow. Is there a visual cue in this room? Like here? I guess, hold up, does this wall go down all the way? Is this the same wall? Okay, so just line up with that wall. That kind of works. Step tools, stop being annoying. With the if the DLO is in the way, it's usually not a problem. You can kind of bounce off of its head too. Head, its body, its tumor. Okay, hold up. Is that a good slide bounce to do? I still have no idea what the movement is in this room. There's like 10 different ways you can do it. I think it's definitely a good idea to do a slide bounce here, so you can land on the next platform like that, and then sell there if you're not bad. Do the slide bounce? Okay. Hold down, hold up. Information. Hold down to bounce off the water. Is that consistent? Whoa, crazy. Maybe, do you have to hold forward too? Why is that consistent? What the heck? That's such a dumb sentence. Hold down to bounce off the water. That actually works. Okay, it's a little hard to like immediately hold up to grab the pole. Yeah, that's a bit tricky. I do like that though. That is fun. You should mess up and get more height too. New tech. Okay, maybe you need to actually time the jump though. Before? Like a buffer? After the bounce. Whoa, that's crazy. I think that was almost a plank. Okay, that seems like a really difficult timing though, if you want to actually jump over the platform. I think the most consistent strategy is just to grab the pole. Can you hold both at the same time? Although I can't do that. I like how you go backwards. Yeah, that's funny movement. Don't do a charge bounce. Hello, welcome to the stream. Oh, hold up, I want a neuron right now. What do you do instead? You just walk forward? I mean, do the whole room again. Forgot to do the slide bounce there. Height boost? Okay. Like that. Seems fine. Ooh, don't do that. I was doing it like that the cell is not active for this room. Activate it at the start of the room, so yeah. I'll try doing it way earlier. Wrong way. Okay, so I'm here. I do the funny, I like the funny jump. So like now? That I don't like that timing. Actually, I'll experiment with this. So if it turns off like right at the beginning of this room, and I don't forget how to do the old strategy, or I guess the safe strategy. Yeah, maybe it would enable in that room. I still know how to do this. Like, it's just really difficult. So instead you just do that. Yeah. So did I just leave it behind? I did. So enter. I need to get used to that. It being different. you enter this room with the cell turned off. It's about to rain. Actually, I think I messed that up. Wow, it still works. That's crazy. Do I want to do that? Let me experiment with this a little bit. I guess that works too. I'm just gonna keep going. Things kind of line up better once you actually get the cycle correct. Okay, there's a way you can roll pounce on these. It's inconsistent. I don't know. Whatever. Just keep going. Still bad at that. Kind of wondered, should you pipe boost this? Because you could do that, or that. That kind of feels like it's a lot better. Yo, it's almost like if the right music is playing right now. If there was something dangerous in this room. I'm well aware of the swim boost, so that it can send you directly backwards. Also, you want to do a plink. That is a plink that you're doing underwater. It's just that the water also slows you down a ton. I think the main threat is sending you in the wrong direction. I think whether you get stunned or not just depends on if you hit a wall. Okay, I kind of did that decently. Oh. I think you're supposed to just like thread the needle here, but that feels really difficult. I'm gonna go a little bit faster, so I'm gonna end the stream soonish. Because I could spend a lot of time in every single room and spend another hour here. Slower. Also for this room, you can do something here where you just swim. Like that. I wonder if that's better. Because here, you know, you can go up. And you have to drop back down and then do kind of that. Swing under is better. Okay. And then I'm gonna get lucky right here. No. It's a fun idea. Oh, actually, I'll show what that looks like. So like right here, you would want to rock. No, you're supposed to pick it up. I'm gonna try this other strat of grabbing the pole on the side. Like that, I guess. Or you could try grabbing onto this pole here. Do a roll. I was thinking I should maybe do a roll, but I didn't take fall damage immediately. It's probably best to be safe though. Jetfish, that's fun. This is the worst room in the whole run. Not really, but it kind of feels that way sometimes. So for this room, I think you said to go above the jellyfish. There's no jellyfish here now. Maybe I should just turn the jellyfish on. I tried going up, so hold up. This is the wrong way. Over jelly, I did not find that it was safer. In fact, I've died several times on really good runs. Well, they used to be good runs. Going this way, the tentacles are usually like up like this, and they grab you here. Sometimes it's kind of random. That's my experience with the jellyfish. Unless you mean over in some other way, like going through here, but that doesn't sound right. Because how fast you were in the previous room, but that's cool. Hold up. Where are these guys? Submerged, and then who knows what room this is. Well, I guess I can't really test this very well. Oh, there's so many rooms here. Here. So I'm just going to try to just go up. See, this happens. He grabs onto you and he like pulls you in the other direction. Don't boost if you're grabbed. Oh. So I think the way the cycle lines up, he should be lower. I guess that does kind of work. Huh. Hold up. I'm going to try to line up the cycle. When are you? Alright, it's going down now. That looks like a very lucky scenario there. Is that backflip consistent? Nope. Not at all. I got lucky. Maybe it's consistent if I actually practice the backflip, but I always struggled with it. Just kind of felt like going for it in that moment. It's probably worth looking into, but I don't trust the backflip either. Ow, don't do that. Ah, don't go down there. Don't go that way anymore. Time for the game to crush. Did it actually? I didn't even have the game open for that long. Didn't I just reset it? Don't have to grab the cell to activate it? What? You just hold grab? Huh. I can't wait to be on world record pace and then have the game crash to just ruin the run. Very excited for that. I don't know if that movement's good. Okay, that's interesting. Like, hold up, I should just redo this entire thing. I like how that jump perfectly lands you up, or lines you up to fall into that pit. And most jumps do. I want to do like a roll bounce here, like that. It's like it's really hard to line up properly. So I think you have to start the slide pounce from, or the slide wall pounce, whatever, from earlier. Higher up. I don't think this wall bounce is a good idea. I don't have an item. Okay, that's the first time I've ever done that wall bounce without an item. So do it like there? Like here? I don't know. I think this one is fine. I think the difference is that you have to press the jump input to do the wall pounce a little bit earlier. Like almost buffer it. And then if you do it later, that doesn't work. Yeah, that seems to be the difference. So where does it? Is this where you do the pipe boost? Doesn't feel like it. Thank you, DevTools. Oh, this. Also, there's no way the timings are the same for this. It's way easier with an item. Where'd that rock go? That was a backflip too. Even with turn storage. I just need some rocks. I just like doing that. It feels like it works. Good, yeah, hop. When you actually get a perfect yeah hop. Crazy. Alright, well, we're getting to the end, so only a few rooms left. I don't know where you're supposed to do this. Yeah, hop. Like here. Is that good? Oh wow, playlist. You're crazy. The items. I'm gonna wait for the gravity cycle to line up. I can even hear it. Yo, Stalin. So this is low gravity. It's actually pretty obvious. Like there's not enough space to do any hop here. Okay. Like, what? Thank you, game. I can't even. I'm stuck. Well. Anyway, that's the end of the stream. I'm thinking of doing a Rivulet practice run every week now. I like that idea. I'll just kind of be doing that on top of whatever else I decide to do. Which I don't know. Maybe Spearmaster. I mean the plan would be Spearmaster, but I don't know. Lethal Company. You want the Lethal Company stream? Play the fun one. So none of them. Got it. No, there's some decent ones. I mean, Rivulet is cool, but I'm focusing on practicing it before actual runs. Oh, we're in outskirts now. All right, well, that's it. Thanks everyone for watching. See ya.